Hi, how are you? It is February 21st, 2026, and I apologize for doing this voiceover and getting this video out so late. I filmed it in the morning, however, when I filmed it, I forgot that I had my dishwasher running, and then I went to go do my voiceover a little while later, only to realize that I had once again started my dishwasher. But not only did I start my dishwasher, I also had my laundry machine, like my laundry washer, also going. So then I had to wait again. And then by the time that both of those were done and I could finally do my voiceover, I had to occupy my child. And I just did not get to do it before he went to bed. And then I was on the phone with my husband, and I've also been a little occupied. I discovered that you can find websites from like the early 2000s and 90s, and I've been exploring old websites that have sort of been abandoned. It's been very interesting. Anyway, I also drew something, actually it was watercolor today, and by today I mean the day that I'm recording all of this, not the 21st. I've had a very unproductive yet productive day at the same time. As for my bullet journal, hold on. I forgot what I was saying. Well, I guess I won't know. Anyway, so it was a very interesting day. Going back into the topic of the 21st of February, we stayed home all day. We did go for a walk. We went to the lake. It was very nice. I made the mistake of going at like 4 p.m. instead of after, like between my son's last bottle and his like dinner. So instead of going at like 5 to 5:30, we went at 4 p.m. and it was hot. It was like 81 degrees, and I was wearing black jeans and a black t-shirt. So I was very hot. I was sweating by the time we got back. So was my son, although not as bad as me, thank goodness. He was dressed appropriately for the hot weather. I was not. I don't know how to dress appropriately for weather, like, ever. Anyway, so I was very hot and sweaty, but I saw an alligator, and that was fun. And then I also saw a bird. The lake was also very pretty yesterday. Which typically I walk around the lake, although sometimes I switch it up because we have a little library in our neighborhood as well, and I also like to visit the little library. Although it doesn't have like a huge rotation. Like, I think there might still be books in there from when I first moved to this neighborhood like 2 years ago. But there is an indie author in the neighborhood who runs like this like indie author initiative thing. I don't know the entire name of it. It's kind of a mouthful. Her name is R.C. Perry. I did a spotlight post with her actually when I first started them. Anyway, she sometimes like stalks them. And my affirmation for today was everything I do prevails. And I think I'll go ahead and start on a new affirmation page for the 22nd rather than trying to stuff one last one onto that page, because it is full. And then it was like I said, it was in the 80s today.